Hey, in this video we're going to explore how to make a custom component created from scratch accessible, and how we can leverage the 4 properties we've seen so far: label, value, traits, and hint, but also some others. So let's open Xcode, shall we? We're going to open the project we used in previous videos. It is a simple app to keep track of the conferences you've been to, and how you like them. In the previous video, we were using a slider to rate the conferences. But what's the fun in that? We're going to replace it with a new custom rating component. You'll be able to rate the conferences from 1 thumbs up to 5 thumbs up. We'll create a new file called ratingView and create a new struct with the same name that conforms to view. Now we'll add a binding variable called rating, which is a double. We'll add our body, and inside we'll create an age tag. Inside we'll do a for each from 0 up to 5. And inside we'll pick up an image name. hand.thumbsup.fill if the index is lower than the rating, or hand.thumbsup otherwise. Now, we'll create a button with the label thumbs up and a system image with the name we have just defined. On interaction, we'll update the rating with the index +1. And finally, we'll set the label style to icon only, because visually, we just want to show the icon, not the title. And that is our component. But how accessible is it? Let's find out. We can now run the app on a device, and with VoiceOver on, we navigate to our new rating component.
Thumbs up button. Thumbs up button. Thumbs up button. Thumbs up. Thumbs up button.
We'll find out the VoiceOver goes from button to button, and they'll be all announced as just thumbs up button. So it is definitely not very accessible. Users might be able to infer what's going on and potentially rate the conference, but there is no way to know the state of it afterwards. We can do better. So back to Xcode. We're going to put in practice the 4 properties we learned in the previous video. You can make this control accessible in a number of ways. But if you think about it, this is sort of a slider. So I think it would be a good idea if it worked very similarly to how the slider did. The first step then is to group all the buttons into a single accessibility element. For that, we'll use the accessibility element children modifier in the age tag, and we'll pass the ignore option. That means that now the age tag is accessible, and we should ignore its children. I know it sounds weird, but please bear with me. Now we'll configure an accessibility label, in this case rating. The accessibility value could be something like 2 thumbs up, 3 thumbs up, and so on. Next, the traits. We want it to be adjustable. In UIKit, there is an explicit configurable adjustable trait. In SwiftUI though, it gets implicitly configured if you set an adjustable action, like this. We'll want to increase the rating if within bounds when swiping up, and decrease the rating if within bounds when swiping down. And last, we'll add a hint, letting the user know that they can rate the conference up to 5 thumbs up. That's it. Let's run the app again and see how it behaves now.
Rating 5 thumbs up. Adjustable. Rates the conference up to 5 thumbs up. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
Awesome! It gets announced very similarly to how the slider was announced, but lets the user know that we're rating in the conference from 0 to 5 thumbs up. And if I swipe down, it announces the user the change in value.
4 thumbs up.
Same if I swipe up.
5 thumbs up.
For in Spain, it should be hard-coded to 5 thumbs up, I know, so let's leave it at 5. And that's the end of this video. We've seen that creating custom components comes with a bit of extra work to make it accessible. But once you get used to the concepts of label, value, traits, and hint, it is just a few more lines of code, nothing more. I really hope this helps you create more accessible components in the future. And if you're an accessibility nerd like me, you may be thinking, but Danny, isn't there an easier way to deal with a component like this? What about accessibility representation? We'll explore this interesting approach in the next video. All the best.